Hi, welcome back to my channel, and today is June 25th, 2019, which means it is Wicked Fox release day, and I am numb. No, no, I'm feeling like so many emotions that I honestly like can't express like what I'm feeling. But I was thinking, I woke up this morning, I did a bunch of things, I tweeted, I Instagrammed, like, you know, the things that you would do, and I realized that like maybe I should document today, and maybe this footage will just be for me, honestly. But because I do like to share my writing and debut journey with you guys, I do hope that I will have enough like actually useful footage that I can make like a little mini vlog out of it for today, for like what it's like to be a debut author on her release day, freaking out probably. Oh, sorry, my air conditioning just turned on. So anyway, just to summarize the morning, I woke up way too early. I tweeted my like thoughts and feelings a bunch of times. I replied to a bunch of amazingly sweet, kind people in the community wishing me a happy book birthday. A lot of it is just to say thanks to you guys, pretty much, because I wrote the thing and it's out there and now it's in your hands, and I really hope that you enjoy it and find some enjoyment and entertainment in it. And as you can tell, my hair is wet because I just took a shower, and I'm going to get ready, and that's it. That's what's going on so far. So something that I'm trying to do is prepare thank you gifts for people who just like helped me along the journey. And look at this adorable little fox bag. I absolutely love it, and I won't show you what's inside because this is a gift for somebody, but I just think that when you have something huge going on in your life and a lot of people helped you get there, it's kind of nice to concentrate on that, because concentrating on the huge thing that's happening is really overwhelming. So I just really like the idea of being able to share the moment with other people and being able to say thank you, and I hope that this cute fox bag and what's inside will be able to express my gratitude for this specific person. So I got a package, and I mean, I think it's obvious what it is, but it's still like so sweet, and honestly, flowers are always such a nice and pleasant surprise. I wonder who they're from. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. I don't know how to get these out. Hold on. Okay. Oh. There's a door in the front. Genius! It says for you. Kat, congratulations on your new book. We're so excited that it's finally here. Oh, it's from Stacy. It's from my editor and my publishing team. Oh, this is so sweet. Oh my goodness. These are nice. Ooh. Oh, I cannot wait to put these in water. Okay, this is the final look, and I am late, but I still have something to do. So I'm quickly going to finish wrapping up this present that I showed you earlier, and then I have to leave, go to Books of Wonder, and sign some stock for them. So yes, sorry, that's my quick update. I will see you again when I'm on the road.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
Be like nobly, you know, they had to burst in a noble ball of flames for the protagonist to like do their thing.
Yeah, also these sound effects are really appropriate. Like, I don't know where they're coming from, but keep going. Yeah, it's actually really interesting because family is very important to me.
as is apparent by the scattering of orange t-shirted people throughout this audience. And I have a very stable, amazing family, but I also think that it's important to realize that families come in all shapes and sizes. And I really think that it's important to explore that in a book that is for children. You know, like we can't just only have books where like the parent, like we can't all be like old school Disney movies where like the mom is dead and we don't talk about it, like every single movie. And so, yeah, I wanted to make sure that like if it wasn't a family that was like quote unquote normal, which I actually hate the idea of that because no family is actually the normal family, that there's a reason for like why it looks the way that it looks, and to show that like the characters, even if they have baggage from it, like have, you know, the ability to cope with it, or like certain like personality traits that they've created because of it. So it was really important for me that even though Ji-hoon and Myung, who are the two main characters, don't have nuclear families, that they still have really important parental figures. And for Myung, that's her mother, and for Ji-hoon, that's his grandmother. And I didn't want it to be that they just had a complete absence of parents. But then on the other side, I did want to address the fact that Ji-hoon's mother and father both abandoned him, and Myung's father abandoned her, because the absence of parents is really important, and when we don't address it, then we're doing a disservice. And that definitely comes from personal experience. I had amazing parents. They were wonderful. They raised me fairly well, I like to think. I don't know.
Absolutely.
They raised me really well. And I don't have them anymore, and I feel their absence literally every single day. And so I couldn't imagine a character who didn't feel the absence of a parent, like every single day. So that was really important for me to explore within the book as well.
No, I mean, it came across as this very sort of subtle, but at the same time, very like powerful dynamic sort of going through the entire story that I thought was really fascinating. I think another thing too, and this is I guess a smaller thing, but something that I really latched onto and appreciated was, and you know, I hope this isn't me like exoticizing, but I really got to kick off the different modes of address.
Oh, yeah.
That it's like this instant cue where you can establish the relationship between two people just by like the word that they use to call the other person.
Yeah, that's something that definitely exists
In that regard.
Yeah, so I always say that Korean dramas are just a really close cousin of young adult novels, because it does explore a lot of the same tropes. Like you find your love triangle, you find your like faking in a relationship, and then you really fall in love. You know, you like all of those things, like hate to love, everything. Those types of things all exist within Korean dramas, but even though you can identify the trope by the same word, it feels really different, and that's because of the cultural surroundings of it. So I really liked the idea of that, and I really wanted to write a book that was like kind of a hybrid of a Korean drama and a young adult. So yes, there are definitely tropes in here that you might be like, I think I read like a young adult book that has this in it, and then I'm hoping that by the end though, it will feel slightly different, and the reason for that is because it's also influenced by Korean dramas. And one, I'm trying to think of like non-spoiler ones. Not a non-ish.
A non-ish.
This is hard. I know, right? It's really hard. You come up with one, Clarabelle.
No.
And so there are definitely inks, the ones that are inks, like misunderstandings and things like that. And I, as a reader, used to get really frustrated because I was like, just tell them why you can't be with them and things like that. And I tried to use certain Korean expectations for the reason why. So the expectations for like how you're supposed to fit into society or how you're supposed to fit into a relationship. So like Myung with her mother, she should tell her mother that something is wrong with her, but she doesn't because she wants to fulfill a certain like filial duty to her mother of being like a proper Korean daughter.
And complications ensue.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so that was definitely like.
So It's actually a few weeks after my book launched, but I was editing the footage and I'm a little bit late with that because I've been really busy, which I will tell you why. And I realized that I wanted to give some like final thoughts on debuting and day of launch and all of those fun things, especially now that I'm not like in an emotional haze. So yeah, I honestly am super grateful for that day. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. I had a lot of amazing family and friends and readers come out to help me celebrate the launch of Wicked Fox. It was so fun. It was so nice to talk about the book, but I will say it was all kind of like fuzzy and a blur, and that's probably because like every single emotion is hitting you all at once. For me, it was definitely like a mix of feeling like it's finally here, like it's kind of that feeling of like when you graduate and when you go to prom or like a really big event and it's like your 16th birthday and like all of these things, or 21st birthday, whatever, all mixed into one. But then there's also like a lot of expectations too, like unspoken expectations. And these expectations come from both external factors like what your publisher wants you to do, and also internal pressures of what you're expecting or what you dream for or wish for your book. But I think that if possible, like if you're a writer who's about to debut watching this video, then my only advice is really to try to do away with any expectations and just enjoy the fact that you wrote this book, you wrote this story, and it's out in the world and people get to read it. So, you know, I say do away with any other like expectations or like needs outside of just wanting people to be able to read your book, which is happening. I mean, you're published, so that's so great and amazing feeling. You don't think it'll happen, but you will definitely run out of time to do things on the day of your launch. I definitely did. I might have scheduled a few too many things to do, but yeah, it just gets to be a lot and you get overwhelmed. So if people offer to help because they're truly your friends and they love you and care about you, then accept their offer. That's totally fine. But yeah, it was a beautiful night. It was a beautiful day. I obviously did not film as much as I thought I would. I'm really sorry. This is a really not hefty vlog, but it was just a really beautiful day. And you know, for everyone who has read the book or who have picked up the book or who plan to pick up the book, I'm so grateful for you. I'm so excited that my book is out in the world. I've been working on book 2. That's kind of why this has taken me so long to post this. I kind of scheduled my time badly and I had a deadline for book 2 like almost immediately as soon as book 1 was out. So yeah, that took up a lot of my attention and time. I will say that from that experience, it actually was nice to have something else to concentrate on other than just like, how is book 1 doing? If I'm giving you lessons I've learned from my launch, it's 1, accept help when it's offered, 2, have other things to do, like have other things to look forward to, and 3, take care of yourself. Self-care is always important, and it's never more important than after you've accomplished something really huge, because you're probably really exhausted because of the huge accomplishment that you just had. All right, I will see you next time. Bye!